Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing platform. Thank you so much for joining us on this very platform once again. I appreciate everyone that is connecting to us and those who are helping us to share these messages. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you, all our new subscribers and returning subscribers. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you. If you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Like and share this information to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that you can reach so that we can get these informations across, that the world might hear our voice. Fellow Biafrans, this is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring information that has to do with the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. A platform where we bring informations coming directly from our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra. In this platform, we expose the warfare going in Biafran territory today, the war that Nigeria have declared on Biafra, and they are fighting in and destroying innocent lives. We expose it in this very platform. Wonderful Biafran, I welcome every one of you once again to this platform. Today is the 26th of July, 2024, and it is Friday. We are here to bring updates to your doorstep. Fellow Biafran that are watching, we have an announcement coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Simon Ekpa. On that announcement, the Prime Minister said, anything Ohaneze has been banned in Biafra land following the death of the last saboteur, the head of the enabler and defunct Ohaneze Iwanyanwu. The Biafra government is putting it as a warning that going forward, there will be nothing like Ohaneze nor Ohaneze election in Biafra land. Biafra will deal mercilessly with anyone propagating Ohaneze within Biafra land. This is a direct warning from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria. Every one of us know the defunct leader of the Ohaneze, Iwanyanwu, has gone. So also will many go, as many as have said that over their dead body will Biafra come. They will not live to see it. Anyone that is fighting against the restoration of Biafra, directly or indirectly, you will not see Biafra. And every one of you will give way. If you are standing as a hidden block, you are going to be run over. We have said it time and time again, and some of them think it's a joke. The earlier you retrace your step, the better for you. As you can hear, Ohaneze is completely banned from Biafra territory, and we have nothing to do with them anymore. Fellow Biafrans, prepare for the 4-day sit-at-home that is coming. Get prepared. Get yourself ready. 29th, 30th, 31st. If you are working in any ministry, federal or local government chairman, please make sure that your office is shut. 29th, 30th, and 31st. You have no business going to office. If you love your life, do not be there. They are going to force you to come. They will set you up to use you as blackmail against the Biafran people. They have done it before, and they will do it again. If you remain alive, you will have another job. But once they take you out, they will replace you with someone else. So stay at home, 29th, 30th, and 31st. And on the 2nd of August, it is a total lockdown in the entire Biafra land. Remember, it is tagged Special Madness to the Zoological Republic. Our Prime Minister have made it clear. It will be like something you have never seen before. So Biafra should get prepared. Obey simple instruction. Be in your homes. Don't put yourself in harm's way. Do not expose yourself to danger. Just stay in your home, and I bet you will be glad you did. My fellow Biafrans, I have to refresh your memory to share with you a debate that has gone over in their own conventional media. As we all know, the Supreme Leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is innocent and must be released unconditionally. It does not matter the propaganda they are pushing. We are going for Biafra. We are not for any street protest. Our protest is on our side, which we have been doing for the past 3 years, and we will continue to do. And we have another one coming forward. We are not Nigerians. We will never be Nigerians. We don't want restructuring. We don't want the presidency. We do not want anything whatsoever from the zoo. We are going home. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released unconditionally. I want you to listen to this very information that comes from their conventional media. It is old, but it will teach you a lesson. Let's watch.
When he promised restructuring prior to 2015 election, without that restructuring, do you think Nigerians would have elected him? Because he promised that. Nigerians elected him. So let him answer that question. What did he see then? And then what is he not seeing today? And who is telling Mr. President that restructuring is equal to disunity? It is even lack of restructuring that will fan the embers of disunity as it is fanning today, that will terminate the life of this country as it is threatening to terminate. And that is why Nigeria is on a precipice. So anybody who wants to be honest to himself should know that this agitation cannot just die. This call cannot just cease because, one, the trust capital in Nigeria has diminished so much across all nations that make up this country. In the early 60s, Chief Obafemi would describe Nigeria as a geographical expression. We expected that almost 50 years, more than 50 years down the line, that expression would have become a nation. But instead of doing that, Nigeria decays by the decade. Every succeeding decade is worse in terms of development, in terms of unity, in terms of everything. So why can't we arrest this continuous decay, this geometrical decay that we are seeing? Are we going to wait until the country implodes? That naturally religious people will say, God forbid. But God can only forbid when we as Nigerians forbid that Nigeria dies. If we don't, I can tell you that the trajectory we are taking, the direction we are going, does not ensure or guarantee the continued existence, success, and survival and development of this country. And the rest of the world must be interested in what is going on in Nigeria.
Right.
The news yesterday was that Ghana has launched a plant to build automobile. The big news in Nigeria yesterday was that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested. Can you see the difference?
Right. Now, he mentioned something, Jide, that I'd like for you to react to. He said the president before 2015 had promised to restructure. And what did he see then that he is not seeing it now? And I'm asking, could that be the basis for the distrust, the trust deficit that we are seeing today expressing itself in various dimensions?
Absolutely. In public relations, we talk about walking your talk. So if there were promises, you'll be evaluated on those promises. And recall that insecurity was an issue towards 2015 election, and the government were coming in promise to deal with insecurity, to fight corruption, and to work on the economy. And you will agree with me, let's start from the economy angle, that if the total indebtedness of Nigeria was about 12.12 trillion naira in 2015, and today it's about 33.11 trillion naira, you ask what we have done there. If the dollar rate today is 500 naira to a dollar, and it was about 190 in 2015, how well have we done? If today 323 persons were killed in Kaduna in 3 months, 949 kidnapped in the same 3 months, then we ask ourselves about insecurity. If today the Boko Haram that started in the northeastern part of the country, reportedly by the president himself, that the way they were handling the matter has pushed them to all parts of the country, you still want to benchmark the security state of the country. So I think we have a chronic crisis in our hands, and we must just decide that if we must united, as declared in the word of God in Psalms 133. Psalms 133 says, behold, how beautiful it is when brethren dwell together in unity. That God says he will release his blessings. Let me say this. Nigeria has the largest deposit of proven gas in Africa. What have we benefited from it? Professor Konjo Iweala is the DG of World Trade Organization. What have we benefited from it? Dr. Adesina is the president of African Development Bank. What have we benefited? We have our own in the United Nations General Assembly, and all we talk about is insecurity, insecurity, insecurity. It's insecurity and industry. I just want to propose this morning, there are things you embark on to create a healthy nation. you build a civil society, not a militant society like we are doing. We are radicalizing the people of Nigeria against one another. You ignite and activate the economy to create wealth. You empower the private sector to support. Give us electricity. We have all the energy mix in Nigeria. Now, NNPC is telling us that they are drifting towards zero remittance to the Federation account. Is that a good news? You know how I think I heard this morning the billions of naira that are going to subsidizing electricity. Yes. Billions of naira that, I mean, about, we are even buying into the Dangote refinery. And if you read from section 15 to section 16 of Nigerian Constitution 1990 as amended, it has stipulated how the economy should be managed to have sustainable development. And finally, I want to recommend to this government, please, you owe yourself, if not Nigerians and the world, the mandate and responsibility to be recorded as putting Nigeria on the path of prosperity. We have no business with poverty in this country. And that is the truth. The gold deposit in Zamfara can earn that said about $2 billion annually. What are we talking about? Right. Every part of this country is blessed. But how do we harness all this? That is the big question now. And I think that's the responsibility of the government.
Absolutely.
And if we cannot do it at the central level, can we restructure? What is restructuring? Go back to what we had in the early 60s. You have regional government, Southwest doing well, not doing well, and there was healthy competition to create wealth. And in the absence of wealth, we can only continue to travel in the direction of poverty. And someone said, no matter how fast or how far you have traveled in the wrong direction, you will end up in the wrong destination.
Absolutely. Your final word.
Well, government has a stake. The whole world is watching. Nigerians are watching how they'll handle the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. And then beyond that, the world is watching how this government will handle other insecurity issues. Now, like my brother said, the government has proven that they have the capacity to arrest the insecurity situation in Nigeria. They have proven that. So all eyes are on them. Whatever they do with the opportunities that they have today, history will record.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, Fred Nzako and Jide Olugun, for your time on the program. Thank you.
God bless Nigeria.
Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom across the world, everyone that have watched this program, I hope you have learned something from the very video I just played. But for us Biafrans, our destination is freedom, absolute freedom, complete independence. We are not seeking for any restructuring. We are not seeking for any presidency. We are not seeking for any post. We are not looking for any hope whatsoever. No regional government of anywhere. We want total and absolute independence. And that is what we're going for. Nothing is going to stop it. Already, our lobbies are doing great. The lobbies of Biafra are doing great. Today, the Biafran independence have been taken to the highest level in the United States. And more things are coming. Allies are coming along. And I bet you, on self-defense on the ground, if you want to see the facts, go to the platform of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa on X. You are going to feed your eyes with video evidence, picture evidence, and you're going to see audios that will confirm what we are saying. Our destination is Biafra. It is either Biafra or Biafra. And we will not be part of any street protest. We repeat again, we are not part and will never be part of any street protest that has to do with Nigeria. No. Our protest remains the way it is. Sit at home and we are preparing. It is Biafra or nothing. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from. I appreciate every one of you that participate on this very platform, that support us from time to time. May Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect you. We are heading home. No man born of a woman can stop what is coming. Our Supreme Damazen Nnamdi Kanu will be freed unconditionally. There is no going back. And we have to continue to march on. As long as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu remains in their territory, we will fight on. Biafra government, peace, unity, progress, and equity. We move. Airborne.